Peace, Taurus. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, welcome if you are new. Thank you so much for tapping in. I'm just going to jump right on into the reading here. I have been telling the other signs that I was backed up. Like I've been behind, I felt like. So I just wanted to do a different kind of reading for y'all today. Excuse me. Where I do one card to determine how the rest of the December energy is looking, and then we're gonna do a full spread forecast for your January reading, January 2021, okay? So let's see what's going on with Taurus for the end of December. All right, we have, whoa, those are the same cards as Gemini got. I'm gonna put them back. I'm gonna show y'all, but I'm gonna put them back and see if they come back out. You might be, you know, engaging with a Gemini, but those are the same cards they got, like this feeling of surrendering and picking your battles wisely. Let's see, Taurus for the remainder of Gemini. Oh my gosh, child, what is going on? Mind you, I have done 10 signs back to back to back to back to back. So I might be a little, okay. You have 3 cards. You're wary about information that's coming to you, Taurus. Again, it's the pick your battles wisely for me. There's a lot of influences coming towards you. It could be in, you know, your career, it could just be in your relationships and how y'all communicate. But there's a lot of information coming to you that has you wary. But it, again, is that energy of pick your battles wisely. You still have the 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you might be really overcoming a hard patch within just this overexertion of energy or mental, just like mental strain that you're needing to recover from. Like this energy of like rest and relaxation could be a thing, right? R and R. Also difficulty in communication. You might be dealing again with the Gemini or have those placements in your chart and just kind of feel like, you know, Gemini loves to chat, right? But it might just be hard to put words to certain things right now. All right, on the bottom of the deck, you have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay. Your first card out here is expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Then you have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So you have 3 new moon energies here, Taurus. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to try something new. Again, that pick your battles wisely with those page influences. New opportunities could be coming up that you might be doubting or wary of. Interesting. And it just might be because you are tired, and that's valid. Sometimes when you're tired, it's hard to make decisions that you truly have a commitment towards seeing have longevity, or not, maybe not even that, but more so like, you know, you just kind of sometimes make decisions just based on, let me get it off the way. Like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Interesting. So you're coming up in your own reading, but it is in the reverse. So that's definitely the energy of being exhausted, Taurus. You are tired, honey. You're tired, and that's okay, but you have to acknowledge that. Scorpio had a similar energy, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio or know of Scorpios that are feeling a little heavy too. You have Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, 444. With this in, with this under a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. What it's telling me is that new opportunities are trying to usher themselves into you that might be an emotional release for you. So this could be a time where you have been carrying such a heavy load that like now you are returning to a space where you are receiving the assistance you need. You know, let's say like you were out for travel or something, right? And you're returning home where things are just easier. Not to say like you have someone caring for you, but you have more help, right? But expecting this powerful change, new moon eclipse, you have your energy, the Empress card in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Expect powerful change, Taurus. Expect that when you are out of your element, the sequence of events that happen for you could feel like you need to, how I like to say, clutch your pearls. I saw 555. Or be so protective over something that you're not allowing the change to really occur. So again, like making decisions that are based on longevity. It could be like you've been making decisions because you've been tired that have been temporary fixes, right? Again, to get something out of the way, but more so that like you're now having to, I wouldn't say own up to, but I would say more so like you are realizing that there are certain things that you've been holding on to that may have messed up the perception you have around decisions that you make, right? So it's this, again, this sense of being tired, that fog, that confusion influences how you make your next decision, right? So it's really imperative, just like Scorpio, that you're restoring your energy based off what you know that you need right now. You know, so looking at how you've been giving yourself to other people, or how you still feel like you're on defense when it comes to certain things, and letting that and releasing that from, again, all this new moon energy of you being able to manifest new opportunities for yourself, right? It's like, you know, pour into this the goodness that you want to see come from this situation, right? So when it says it's time to release the negativity, new moon in Scorpio, what I'm getting from this is that it's this kind of like energy of holding on and possessing something that's not going to work in this new paradigm shift. So January is really going to be interesting because it is in Capricorn, but we just have this Saturn and Aquarius energy where now everything is about humanity. Now it's about broadening yourself up and being open to a whole myriad of things that we probably weren't considering. And this is probably where you're feeling a little bit more steadfast now, Taurus, where it's like, let me just get a break. Let me just take a quick break and bounce back. You know what I mean? Let me hold on to this for myself. But I think that what's being called upon from you is to really look at the fact that you can have that. You can have this moment to rest, to rejuvenate, to stop, but make sure that you're using this opportunity where you are stopping to your advantage. You're really looking at all those parts that were straining you. The clarity that you have with this hangman, now it's like, now you're gonna have the opportunity to think about how you want to use what you know to influence judgment on things that no longer work based off of you feeling like you're out of alignment, right? This could be the negativity that you've had within connections with certain people, this negativity and thought that you've had that you've kept yourself in, right? Binded in. It could be even just the simple fact that you have all this knowledge, this wherewithal in a particular situation, and the hanged man is like you having to release the negativity of not making a decision or taking that step forward when it comes to what you know. You know what I mean? It could be too, like your exhaustion is you carrying the weight of progression and your past. And I think your past may be catching up a little bit, Taurus, this month or January, excuse me. You'll start to see that like there's again those certain contracts that you've signed and put to the side really quick that might be coming back up for your review, right? So when I'm seeing your loved ones are safe with the new moon in Cancer, clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords. right? Don't fight the feeling. Don't fight what is known. Don't fight what is seen. Don't fight a fantasy or a lie. Again, that choose your battles wisely. The Hierophant influencing the Seven of Wands is kind of describing the situation of letting the universe have its way in a particular situation that you've been fighting for, or trying to make sure it was right, because that fight is, I think, what's kind of throwing you out of balance within yourself. And that fight is what's throwing you out of balance within perceiving a situation properly. So it's like within you fighting, you might be looking back and realizing, you know, again, like how I always describe this, did the other person get hurt? Did I really leave a mark? Did I really do what I had to do here? Or the other person could be thinking this about you. It's like, release that fight, the need to win, that pressure to have the last word, to feel like you've been spited. Release that this month. Release that pressure that you've been feeling as though was like on the underbelly of a certain situation for you, Taurus, and let newness usher itself in to be able to offer you a new perspective on how to rationalize what we're seeing here. Rationalize this cognitive dissonance that we're seeing here, right? Or that you're caught in just based on it being a murky situation that you were probably dragged into or something. I don't know, you know? But it's like, Taurus, really take the opportunity to realize that something that you're probably still closely latching yourself onto in the month of January or even December is really not for you anymore. And be okay with that. Be okay with that. Because I don't like that the Empress is here in reverse. It's giving, you know, this opportunity, or who you have become has become too infertile to be able to provide or sustain in a connection. And truly, I don't think that that's what you want either. I think that you'd want to be able to be at your fullest as much as you can, right? And so learning to step back will probably be the lesson for you here, December going into January. But okay, Taurus, I think that that's gonna be it for you. I hope that this resonates with you. If it doesn't, please check out your other signs. But if those don't seem to resonate too, like something too general is not what you want, go ahead and look in the description box for how to book a personal reading with me. I would love to assist. But in the meantime, I hope to see you next year, Taurus, and I wish you the safest holiday season and new year and all that good stuff. Take care of yourself, okay? And I wish you guys the best. Bye!